Hello everybody and welcome back to The Witcher 2 with me, Varx. We're here in the camp. Aldrin, and we've got a whole load of veritable smorgasbord of contracts and quests to be doing. So we're looking at this conspiracy, obviously, though I thought we might go and have a look at... Is that the... so much stuff. Yeah, where the witch was burned. That one. Let's go and have a look at this one, which is over here, and that of course leads us outside, so we might get a bunch of other stuff like the Rot Fiend contract and stuff. Let's take a look at that actually, since we're going to be sort of like in the vicinity. Alright, so do I know about Rot Fiend? It says that I do, but do I? Let's have a look. They're not there, but then again, I suppose if we're going out there, we might want to try and find a book on Rot Fiends. I know about them, but Geralt doesn't. But whether that makes a difference or not for the quest, I don't know. Would it be worth going finding a bookseller, which is probably Death Mold, isn't it? Let's just go. Let's just go. In fact, let's... Nice, no loading screen. You know, very good. Let's just check something. If we highlight it, it will say, learn more about Rot Fiends. Indeed. So, we're not allowed to just do that. So let's just go and, how the hell do you get up? There we go, through there. Okay. I'm pretty sure it will be Death Mold that will teach me stuff about things.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this.
I could be wrong, but
it won't just disappear.
I can't think of anybody else I've met.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello, good morning. Pucker up and kiss my ass, nothing.
Hello.
Good morning, White Wolf. Take some tea, it's a fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe.
Okay. Oh, alright, well we can do this at least, I might as well do that, but no, he doesn't. Although I do that as well, honestly, when people like at work, for example, just to go on a little tangent here, you know, burst into where I am and go, you know, oh, can you help me with this, or can we do this, or whatever, have you heard about this yet? And I'm like, yeah, good morning, yeah, how are you, yeah, I'm fine, thank you, similar sort of thing, just a little bit of, you know, courtesy and just thinking about people as people rather than tools to do a job. Okay, nice. Okay, I found the plotter's den, I think. Although I haven't been there yet. Maybe I should investigate further before I turn this in. Let's go with it.
The plotters. I know where they meet.
I knew I could count on you.
Is that enough for you then?
One can tell a real man not by how he begins, but by how he finishes.
Yeah.
What else do you want from me?
I shall give you 4 of my men who'll be near at hand and provide backup if something goes awry. They'll stay out of sight until summoned.
Okay.
Bring me one of the plotters alive. I have many questions. I must know who's behind all this.
Well, that was a good thing, actually, that we did that, because he gave us, oh yeah, he didn't have the merging thing. Some backup, which we probably won't need, honestly. We probably won't need it, but if we do, it's there. Now, I just occurred to me that I really should just look for the merchant symbols, shouldn't I?
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do?
So this dude is...
The enemy have fed you their propaganda.
Who is it?
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Right, well that's... Okay, so not you, is it? You have no books. Okay. Mind you, you're a craftsman. Well, you know, you're a star as well, aren't you? What about you? Hello. Oh, he waved at me. You have no books. There's 2 in here.
Get
Who?
a hold of yourselves.
Doesn't look like any of these gentlemen will.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're.
Are you moved? Then
Having an
cheap.
Doesn't look like any of these people will sell books or even be able to read. Maybe it's at the brothel. Maybe I haven't even seen the bookseller yet. And the armory's in there. I don't think he'll sell. I might as well have a look, but I don't think so. I can always just do the Whistling Wendy thing.
So?
Oh no, I don't get to play you, do I? And no books, obviously. I didn't think there would be. Bit of a faltering start here, but we'll try and get into it. We are going to go to the brothel. I've changed my mind. We might as well do this quest.
What else am I to
Try and wrap this up before we start other things. Because it's outside the walls, as I did briefly visit their my alternative playthrough. Well, the main one. This is the alternative playthrough, but you know. And this is completely the wrong way. Okay, right, let's go back in and go out the other way. Don't judge me. Those 2 guys are like, he's walked in and out of this door twice now.
Still looking for
Here the boy. What
else am I to do?
Where are you?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, man.
Audrey!
I know!
Where
Oh,
are
my
you?
God. Okay, now we're somewhere else. Oh, wait. Here we go. Oh.
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see 2 of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
I'm glad I ran into you, actually. Well, why not?
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
Good. Also,
What do you want, Witcher?
play dice. Although that as well. Dice first.
I'd like to play dice.
Wanna play right now?
Pleasure before business. We're just doing this for a quest, so we'll just not really bet that much. Just got to get the win in. A 2, a 2, a 3, and something. Alright, so look. 2. Oh god, you've got 3 2s. Well, it's only money, innit? I thought you might raise. What do we got? Oh, what? Oh, you got 4. You jammy git. You jammy git. I got a petter and a 3, and you got bloody 4 of a kind. Well,
You lost.
I
No
know.
worries. I'll win it back.
Yes, I will.
What do you
At least,
want?
at least most. Right, okay, play dice.
I'd like to.
Wanna play?
Yes, yes, I do. Just skip the formalities. Get on with it. Git! Absolute git! Well, I might as well see if I can get 3 3s. That's the only way I'm going to win this, and he might just go on then, raise, yeah, again. Ah, God, okay, that's fine. 2 pairs. No. This guy's costing me quite a lot of money here.
You lost.
No worries.
I'll win it back.
What do you want?
If only you buy a reward for an errand.
Wanna play?
Right, come on. I'm glad I didn't bet a lot here. Okay. 3 3s. Sorry, 2 3s. 2 6s. Okay. Whee! Got him! Finally, hopefully. Ah, hooray. Ah, good.
Here's your reward. That was good rolling. You deserve it.
Who else plays dice around here?
Madam Carol ought to play you. Interesting match that would be.
Well, I'm just heading over there. Also, sir.
What do you
also,
want, Witcher?
This.
Did you participate in the battle?
I did. And I fought. But I'd rather not go into it.
The spirits of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other and change into nasty creatures called Draugrs. Eternians, Cadwenis, even your comrades. I want to help them, but I have to know what happened during the battle.
Oh, the plague. Listen then. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. We were ambushed, cut off from our main unit and devastated. Bloody scouts and Sabrina Glevisic, who was supposed to mind the battlefield. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Eternian lines faltered a few times, but we couldn't crush them because of Selkirk. Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Selkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Edern's finest swordsman. Wherever our forces gained the upper hand, he'd appear and reverse the fighting's course. Then, Vandegrift himself went into battle. He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. In the end, the Visitor hacked Selkirk and sliced the White Knight from his head to his balls. Then, death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. Damned magic of a damned witch. I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire. He led everyone out, including the Eternians. But the flames got him in the end.
Right, so this is the equivalent of when we were told about it by that dwarf, so I'll probably need to remember that this is episode 4, about 10 minutes in, for when we talk to the ghost again about the Dun Banner.
You mentioned the priest.
A really good man. He was with us the whole time, during the march, in the barracks, and in battle, among common soldiers. Freya gave him a medallion to protect him from fire. I don't know how true that is, but he led me and many others to safety.
Who has this medallion?
King Henselt. I saw it once. I don't know how he got hold of it, but he definitely had it.
Well, there we go.
Were you at Brenna?
Ah, yes. Cut down more black ones there than anywhere else. The Redanians were in disarray on the left when we joined the battle. Same with the Temerian regiments in the middle. We arrived just in time. Menno Cohorn commanded the Nilfgaardians. He was some leader. Even we feared him like fire. But somehow we prevailed.
What happened to him afterwards?
He refused to flee, died like many others. Though no one knows who did it, and no one ever found his corpse.
Do I have this right? You served in the Dun Banner?
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will. If not for us, there'd have been no victory for the North at Brenner. We carried the day.
I didn't see the Dun Banner in the camp.
And you won't. The unit's no more. Ensign Eckhart Hennessy carried the standard into battle for the last time 3 years ago.
Glevisig's magic?
Worse. The Eternian troops, the bastards. The Dun Banner, the pride of Kedwen, lost its standard and almost all its men. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse shite than this. The Dun will be all right. 7 Eternians to each one of us. We had no fucking hope. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. But that's not all. Only a few survived to this day. The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fist tech. A few became highwaymen. They ended up on the gallows or in ditches. Memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't always deal with them well.
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Vergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there, I ought to give you my beaver skin cap. That's its rightful place.
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the 3rd day after the autumn equinox. The Eternians were waiting for us, formed up in a long line at the foot of those hills. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armoured infantry, peasants, the Vergon dwarf regiment. All save the king. They numbered more than 5,000. General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwennies, had less than 4,000, including the elite Bearheads, armoured troops from Ard Caraig, and the famous White Foxes of the North. And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the Adernians more than the plague. But above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he was a bastard, but he knew war like nobody else.
Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandegrift?
From a distance. At the time I was on that hill, and they were somewhere over there. The field used to be as flat as a table. It was their second duel. Earlier, in peacetime, they'd met at a tournament in Ard Caraig. Seltkirk won then. Vandegrift's sword cracked and the Visitor had to yield. After the tournament, he had a new sword forged by Kedwen's best mages and swordsmiths. That's how Lowathan came to be.
I think that means hatred in the Elder language. Pretty pretentious.
They say a sorcerer cast a spell on the sword and told Vandegrift the blade wouldn't crack as long as he remained invincible. The mage got 50 lashes and was the last to mention any such nonsense.
Who has Vandegrift's sword now?
When the Sea of Flames died out, the looters ran amok. They found Seltkirk's chainmail, which survived somehow. Maybe it was magical too. Vandegrift's sword went missing. The boys in the camp claim the female dragon slayer has it, but I wouldn't even try talking to her.
Who's got Seltkirk's chainmail?
A certain Vincent Trott. Low nobility, in the army since forever, a greedy bastard.
Where can I find him?
That's a problem. Deathmold wanted him arrested after they found a square coin on him. Some of the officers and noblemen want to get rid of the Black Ones. They don't like how they lord it around the camp, even that the king talks to them. Those coins are their sign, the stupid bunch of plotters. Anyway, Vincent's a swashbuckler. He thrashed Deathmold's people and disappeared. Those with the coins won't say a word because they're scared of Deathmold.
Right, so they might know where to find the chainmail, and I'm going there anyway. Along to play dice and everything.
Thanks, Civic. From what I can see, you and the men love your king.
He's like a father to us, really. Comes around from time to time, chats it up, pats you on the mug. Remembers our names, too, though you gots to earn that in battle. Been so distinguished 3 times already. Pride myself on it.
I'm sure it's a great honor for a humble soldier like yourself.
Last time it happened, we was on the march. Some peasant poisoned his well. A few of our lads died, many others got sick. I pacified that village. We hit them so hard, we even struck fear into our own boys. They went without a row for 2 days, and the king was very pleased. He came around, gave me a friendly punch in the gut, laughed and said, "You are one true son of a bitch. If you'd not been born among swine, you'd probably be king." That's how he is. Humane and all. He's really got a heart.
So long.
Well, that is very, very interesting. Yeah. And there we are.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Okay, the sword. Find Vincent Trott. Somewhere around here, maybe. Well, not round here. That's where I'll find the lead.
I want to stock up on provisions.
Seek and ye shall find, as the prophet Lebeoda would say.
He was a shepherd, had experience in seeking and finding.
You know the good book? That's worthy of praise.
Any discount on account of that?
Ah.
No.
Huh, fine. Oh, okay. Charm. Go on then.
The prophet Lebeoda encourages the giving of discounts.
I don't recall that verse.
Oral tradition. And if your neighbor offers you a basket of apples for a ram, say you shall take but half a basket, for 10 more neighbors will come, and 5 of them will offer you 2 baskets of apples for the ram so many covet.
An endless source of wisdom. Browse and choose.
No books. And yeah, why did I even bother? I could buy this. I could buy this. Marvellous. But he does do storage, which is interesting to know.
A few years back, now we make a camp with the black.
Greetings.
Welcome an opportunity when it comes.
They say you run a traveling pawn shop. Heard you even have books.
Books!
No song, no supper.
Nobody mentioned you speak in proverbs.
A willful man must have his way.
Ah, you're doing this on a bet. How long do you have to go on like this?
Lost time is never again found.
What happens if you lose the bet?
Crows do not pick crows' eyes.
Good luck anyway.
Fortune is easily found, but hard to keep.
I wish you persistence then. Can I see your goods? I'm mainly interested in those books.
Indeed I
Better
am.
to ask the way than to go astray.
Oh, and I can change my hairstyle as well, which is fantastic. Hello, game. I'm here, and I want to... Okay, there we go. Books! So we are looking... Not gargoyles, not bulvars, not trolls, even though it could be quite interesting. Not droggies could be quite useful actually, but for right now we are looking for rot fiends. There we go. And I'll tell you what, we'll have this droggy thing as well, which will cost us a lot of money, but I'm sure it'll be extremely worth it. Maybe I'll just sell something to him, maybe, although it's unlikely really. Quite a lot of insectoid oil there that we can maybe get rid of. Might not be worth it, but I'll never use 10 of them, so... Indeed, that's also quite a lot of whetstones. Yeah, okay, that's worth it. Good trade. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just get something else then? What did I just buy? What did I just get? What did I just buy? What did I just... it doesn't matter. So there's drog ears. Drog calls drog ears into existence on battlefields or in cemeteries by sheer force of his will. Like the drog himself, these minions arise from damned souls trapped within shells of formed remnants of arms, armor, war machines, and corpses that were torn apart by scavengers. There's the, oh, I must have got that as well. So there's the Scoia'tael and the rot fiends. Given that they are necrophages, rot fiends feed on carrion and human corpses, but this does not mean they do not attack the living. They appear on battlefields near cities affected by plague or around villages touched by famine. See rot fiend and you can be sure there will be many more in the area. They appear all of a sudden and disappear even more quickly if threatened, so exterminating them is difficult. Trapping rot fiends makes little or no sense. Instead, they are best dealt with by cutting off their food supply, that is, burning all corpses in the area. Right, so that's what I was doing before in the last one. Corpses must be incinerated rather than buried, for rot fiends are avid and skillful diggers. Without sustenance, the beast will leave in search of new feeding grounds. So we don't have to kill them. We have to burn the corpses.
Or it will turn out like the
Hello. Ah, we got some friends over here.
At your
from
service.
Jailmouth took over.
Greetings, Haggard.
Oh,
Pretty please.
How do?
I see you finally decided to relax. Have I ever told you I think you lead a very unhealthy life?
You've mentioned it.
Evidently not enough for you to take it to heart. Anyway, the whores are quite decent here.
Maybe some other time.
You worry me.
Henselt's camp is abuzz with rumors about the events 3 years ago.
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread faster than the seed of a lascivious baron.
I know you primarily value sorceresses for their firm busts, but I'm curious. What do you think of Sabrina Glevisig?
Sorceresses complain about feeling underappreciated, persecuted even. But let me tell you, Geralt, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If they didn't meddle, they wouldn't be burned at the stake. They keep whining about the horrors that took place on Dannet Island, about the order of the world being destroyed. But let me ask you, who brought that about if not them and their scheming?
I'll see one more question, then I'll wander off.
Heard anything about Letho?
They say he's hiding in the ravines. He's not alone.
I know.
I fail to comprehend exactly why you have it in for him. He escaped, so what? You're no king, and as such are hardly in danger.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so certain you really want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll fight him. Because that's what I'm going to do this playthrough.
First we'll have a talk, then he'll pay for his crime.
Punishments vary.
But there's only one punishment for murder.
Right, I can talk to him about this other stuff later on, but it's not
Aye, there
critical, is it?
are.
And you don't mind. Hey,
Hi.
What's
you're no prince.
Are you Leva?
If you've got a growth of some sort and you're here for the salve, get in line.
Nothing of the sort this time. You were here during Henselt's previous expedition.
What of it?
I have some questions.
Be quick. Half of Henselt's nobility's waiting for this salve. They've all started pissing blood out of longing for the spouses they left at home.
The ravines around the camp, they don't look like they were shaped by nature.
They're proof of the great power sorceresses can summon. Sabrina's fireballs scarred the ground for many miles around the battlefield.
I'm interested in that tower.
It's the remnant of a manor sacked long ago. They call it the Tower of Debauchery, since Madame Carol made camp at its foot.
Did many soldiers survive the battle 3 years ago?
But a handful. The rest were just vaporized. Those who could walk dragged those who couldn't. All the survivors were horribly burned.
Stop walking into the barrel. You're in the background.
3 years back, it was the home of Malgat, a healer, and his family. While he helped us tend the wounded, someone murdered his children. Malgat couldn't come to terms with the tragedy and threw himself into the river. The children were buried behind the house. Their graves should still be there.
I'll let you get back to treating all those brave fighting men.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! There you go.
Now look what you've done.
I'm from Stilton.
What?
And the Lavalette
You were
stands
trapped
in
forever
Canberra.
behind a barrel and I
away, eh?
helped you.
I'm from Ban Glen.
Alright, nothing in here. Now then,
Now I'm actually
you.
This'll surprise you.
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
First things first. Oh, it's not yellow. Strange.
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
Sounds all right.
Ask away, then. What would you like to talk about?
Anything interesting going on in the camp?
Soldiers are scared shitless, what with this battle approaching. They'd rather drink themselves silly than let us honest whores make some coin. Is that interesting? I doubt it.
Not raring to fight, are they?
They might have been eager at first, but the longer we sit here, the less lively they become. Fighting's like ploughing. Lust for one, and you lust for the other.
Very similar to... Well, it's the same, isn't it? Same conversation as last time.
Well, how can I...
Want to roll a few rounds of dice poker?
Shall we play?
Alright, I don't think I need to do... Well, I do, but it wasn't in yellow. Interesting. Maybe I'm doing it in the wrong order, but let's play it anyway. 1, 2, or 2 5s. You got 2 2s, so... Oh no, 3... Oh, sorry. You got 3 1s and 2 2s. So... Oh dear. Well, maybe I'll roll another 5, you never know, and that would beat her 3 1s. Is that a 6? No, I haven't done it. Nice. But I don't... That wasn't...
You've cleaned me out.
Anyone else I can fleece around here?
Lesota,
Alright.
the quartermaster's helper. He plays dice.
Okay, so I did have to... Right, now let's... We're here for a reason. A proper reason. Whistling Wendy. Okay, but I can't ask you for Whistling Wendy. Can I ask you for Whistling Wendy?
Greetings.
This is indeed the brothel, right? I am in the brothel, aren't I? Oh, there's a trapdoor there.
Well, how...
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles. Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
I've heard good things about Whistling Wendy.
At your service, my prettiest girl, 'tis true. Fool soldiers gave her that stupid nickname. Tidy yourself, Wendy. Witcher on the way. Come on in.
What do you desire, my hero?
She's the best looking? Oh, God.
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
Thank you. Well, we're here. We've been here before, I believe, but,
Vincent Trott.
Ah!
You're a little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it.
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of
what
story.
the hell is that?
How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die.
Spy! Kill him!
Oh, well, let's see. Let's get some bleeding damage on the go, shall we? Low blow. God, there's millions of them.
Eat shit and die!
My friends. Right, good. I was a bit worried about that, but yeah, forget about that. Now you, sir. Yes, that is quite a hefty armor that you've got there, isn't it? Don't worry, guys. I can handle this. Alright, let's try over here. Yeah, that works. Ah! Come on, a little closer. You dead, boy. You dead.
Search the bodies.
No, 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 no. I will search the bodies. I will search the bodies. I'm gonna search the bodies. That's that. So I had that the whole time. Last time, because I didn't need it. Though I don't remember fighting that guy, but I'm sure I got that hammer. I'm sure I did. Anyway, we got courage, at least. There's a little poem or something. Oh.
Huh. Nothing useful here. They must have been pawns. Report back to Deathmold. In the meantime, I need to talk to a writer I know.
Magnifying glass, sword, and some cloth. Now, I might need a magnifying glass for something. You never know. It says it's a trinket. No, it's a junk, isn't it? That is... No, that is actually a little better than what I've got now, honestly. But I can't increase its abilities. However, it still is better, isn't it? Simple as that, so... keep it for now. Right. Any more loots? Oh, I can always sell these, can I? If they all have them. But they don't. Some must have shattered in battle. Couple irons. Still a little worried about those noises and such, but obviously that's further down this way. Or this way, whichever. Should we not be worried about the... You guys sort of hung out down here with that row going on. It's just around the wall, isn't it? There's nothing down here, is there really? Ah, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Now then, first rate one. Well, not massively better, but a bit more vigor. That helps. And conspirator's hideout key. Let's go and have a word with Dandelion. You want me to go this way, do you? Yeah, that's the way out. Ah, yes. A little bit out of my price range, but... No, I just picked up some boots as well, didn't I? Can't... I could wear Selkirk's armor, but it's... No, I'll keep the Karen thing on, but this, yeah, this is definitely better. Which means I can sell my other boots. That'll do. Ah, the Tower of Debauchery. Right, I see. There it is. Seen all this before. And there's another... Oh, that'll be where Roche is. Blue stripes. But Dandelion, where are you? You've gone missing. You have gone missing, sir.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians
We're just here.
back. Now we make camp with the Black Ones.
That's politics. What's it to us?
I know Death Mold's there. Where the hell is Dandelion gone?
should have our
Sure, it's no
say.
coincidence that he's gone missing. However, we'll go and turn this quest in. Is there a way into the camp this way? It does look like there is, yes. Hello, friends!
The elder and the recruiter
There's
are
Roche in
coming
there.
for you.
We'll leave him for
He
now,
was
though.
slaughtering pigs at the time.
Just passing through. Don't mind me. Wait a minute. Oh, there is. Wait. For Christ's sakes. Oh, hello.
Greetings, Geralt, in these humble foreign walls.
Greetings.
My heart rejoiced to see that dear old noggin of yours emerge from a sea of unknown faces.
I see you prefer the company of Vernon and his men.
The soldier in Hensel's camp looks at me like I'm a lump of rotten meat.
You think they suspect you of being a spy?
Who the fuck knows what's in their bloody heads? You know what? I regret I'm not a spy. I feel like the last bloody cunt here. Somewhere nearby, my brethren are sharpening their axes, just waiting for the fog to dissipate so they can blunt them on some kid when he necks.
Not so well, then, huh?
You're spending all your time in Roche's camp. Have you two become chums?
Chums?
Chums.
That's a bit rich. But he doesn't piss me off as much as he used to. Either he's changed or I've grown accustomed.
Maybe both.
Maybe. Besides, the camp has loads of other attractions. The men cheat me at cards, and there's a tit or two to hang the gaze upon.
If that's what you're after, there's a regular whorehouse in Henselt's camp.
Just down the road.
How can you compare a whore's tits to Vessie's? I could buy myself the others, but hers are just to be admired.
All rested after the boat trip?
Don't remind me of that. My stomach churns at the very thought.
You could have traveled here on foot.
If I'd known it before days of rocking, I would have. And if they told me I'd be eating dried and salted cod 3 times a day, I'd have clobbered myself with my own hammer before boarding that boat.
You've been around. Heard anything about the Kingslayer?
Just that Henselt is shitting himself for fear that his head is about to be separated from his shoulders. For me, the assassin's hiding out in the ravines. An ideal place for his kind. Anyway, I've been wondering, why the fuck do you care so much about this cunt that you're so ready to stick your neck out to find him?
Letho is guilty of 2 regicides. I want to know why he did it. Or rather, for whom.
What's the difference?
A witcher doesn't step into political quicksand for no reason.
Every king has so much shite under his collar that taking a knife to his throat is always justified.
I don't care for the precepts that govern the world, but I've yet to find anyone who's found a better way to do things. Killing kings solves nothing, quite the contrary.
What will you do when you find him?
A crime carries punishment, and there's only one punishment for murder.
Close the distance to them. His pants down.
I'll go and see Roche. I'll go and see Vess first if she wants to speak.
I can see.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Vess. What news from the Blue Stripes?
They're keeping their eyes open, as always.
We've lost the assassin's trail.
The trail led us here. If it goes no further, the assassins must be in the vicinity. I see 2 possibilities. Either Henselt hired them, or he's their next target.
We'll find out soon enough.
Did they take him?
I'll speak to Roche. Why not?
Here to spy on us.
Who would I be spying for?
For Henselt. The Death Mold. I heard they hired you.
It just so happens we have common aims. But don't worry. Observing Vernon Roche isn't one of them.
In that case, to what do I owe this pleasure?
But I would say that if I was a spy. Wouldn't I?
What news of good old Flotsam?
Thanks to us, it still is good old Temerian Flotsam. If I hadn't sniffed out Laredo's treachery, a Kedweni garrison would be stationed there already. Constable John Natalis has appointed a new commandant to Flotsam. Let's hope he doesn't turn out to be another whore.
You miss your old friend, Iorveth?
If the gods are kind, he'll yet fall into my hands. That said, I wonder what the scoundrel's up to.
You need to be careful. Death Mold can't learn that you're holding a Kedweni spy.
He won't. Don't you worry none.
Death Mold has an excellent net of his own spies.
That spy we caught at Laredo's, Arnold. He's prancing around in the next world.
Did he spill anything interesting?
He was tough, but waterboarding can be incredibly effective. Eventually, he coughed up that Henselt was trying to bring the border towns to a boil.
Henselt's not stupid. He wouldn't want to wage war on 2 fronts.
That rat Laredo was supposed to stir unrest in Flotsam. Luckily, you rearranged his intestines with your blade.
Must admit, I don't remember that.
Any idea what's happening on the other side of the Battle of Spectres?
Well, I expect not much has changed. A bunch of dwarves, elves, and peasants are trying to figure out how to save Edirn.
Saskia's an exceptional woman.
But just a woman, nonetheless. Besides, how would you know?
Just a hunch, and there's all the talk. Besides, to assemble an army of elves, dwarves, and humans who fight side by side, you pretty much have to be extraordinary.
You'll not persuade me some woman will defeat Henselt in battle.
You're forgetting one thing. Kedwen's just fighting for a better life. Edirn's fighting for life itself.
Motivation's important, I grant you. But it can't trump knowledge of the art of war. Temeria's my only concern. And I'll be glad to see Henselt's forces tied up here. That's a good thing.
Think he wouldn't stop after conquering Edirn? What if he quickly deals with Saskia and turns his army west?
It's possible, but I hope it won't come to that.
Hope.
I was wondering what you're actually doing here, Vernon.
The Blue Stripes never want for work, especially in a hotbed like this.
You're not about to tell me, are you? And here I thought we had something special.
I've got my finger on the pulse, and I've not forgotten what I came here for, Geralt.
Foltest's assassin.
Precisely. He's holed up like a rat, and he'll meet a rat's end.
How are things, Vernon?
Quiet. Nothing to talk about, really. Like everybody else, I'm waiting to see how events unfold.
Why not stop waiting and try setting something in motion?
My people are combing the area for Letho, who seems to have vanished. There's nothing else I can do. What are you up to?
Busy as ever. I need to lift the fog of specters, reverse Sabrina's curse, and find out who's behind the plot to assassinate Henselt.
I never thought I'd see you so eager to help Henselt.
Coincidence. Our interests happen to have aligned.
What interest might you have in tracking down this plot?
I get the feeling it's all linked. If I can't get to the bottom of this plot, I'll be unable to lift the curse and never recover my past.
In any case, I wonder who's behind it.
Well, I know where the plotters meet. If you want to learn more, come with me.
That would be a grave error.
well.
A captain of the Temerian army shouldn't meddle in the domestic matters of
I
another
did
state.
wonder about
I thought
that, you
that's
know.
exactly what they pay you to do.
Sorry, Geralt. This time I truly cannot help.
Well, that's a good thing,
In
really,
the face
because
of possible disaster, they tried to
kind of
drop
just
entire
it's just
villages
over there as
around.
well.
Watch yourself, Geralt.
Oh well. All right, let's go back to Death Wall. Let's send this question.
Aye, there are.
He was good to his word, wasn't he? He gave me those 4 guys.
Well, it was here
Without which, yes,
yesterday.
I do admit that little fight could have been an issue with it being like so cramped and stuff, and wouldn't be able to roll around as much. No loading screens, amazing.
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do?
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air.
Don't worry, soon be sorted. Huh. Alright, there we go.
I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Oh, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
Any reward for the conspirators?
Indeed. A nice round sum per head.
I don't want any gold for this.
Why not?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh, I thought I could maybe get something else out of him. Seems not. Oh, Dandelion wasn't... Oh, well, no, he was in that bloody camp, wasn't he? No, he's there. Okay. Anyway, something else happened there, just as I was ending that. Yeah. Do not accept the money faithful to the rule which is not accept contracts and humans. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I knew that. I was role-playing. And still poor, left with his pride intact, which is love for you. Alright, let's go and see Dandelion, who seems to have moved.
Mist lifts.
It won't just disappear. They say only a spell.
Oh my god!
And now you're hiding up here, are you? Oh, there you are.
Witcher.
I found a letter addressed to the
Oh,
people
I
of
didn't read it.
A letter? So?
It's your drivel, idiot.
Where'd you get that idea?
I know you. Not to mention you had the gall to quote me.
You're not the only Witcher in the world.
So, you admit it's yours.
Sure, it's mine. People have had enough of that pompous clown colluding with Nilfgaard. I decided I needed to open their eyes a little wider.
Any idea what that pompous clown's going to do when he finds out who's opening his people's eyes?
How would he find out? It could only come from you, and I assume, at least I hope, you won't rat me out.
They're going to kill you.
Nah.
Why did you poke your nose in this?
Henselt approached me to write a few panegyrics about him. You know, singing his praises. Can you imagine that? Me? Writing a political pamphlet? Who the hell does he think I am?
But that's exactly what this letter is.
Yes.
Possibly. But it's for a good cause. Henselt's a prick.
Hog names. Yeah, Hensel courts the Imperial envoy like a cheap whore who has singled out Brugger with a full pouch at the brothel. Keep in mind that a whore can let anyone she wishes plough her. Her ass, her choice. The king owes us more. His ass belongs to all of us, and its name is Kedwin. Dare we allow an Nilfgaardian prick to plough our country? My friend, who is a witcher, says if that's what the world needs to be saved, perhaps it would better they perish. An lovely pitch of it. Well, it's your drivel, idiot. Wait for events to unfold. Wait for events to bloody unfold. Blimey. Okay. Which bombarded me with questions, but did not have the answers he expected. The truth was prosaic, as it tends to be. Henselt had indeed asked me to write a panegyric about his royal majesty, but as a full independent poet loyal only to the arts, I could not accept this servile commission. Like witches, I have my code. Instead of writing a song praising the king, I cooked up a beautiful lampoon that soon became famous among the soldiers. Geralt found a copy of the work in question. The investigation came to a standstill. He had chatted with Deathmold and with me, but the solution to the mystery remained well beyond his reach. The witch's discoveries had not moved things forward, a fact that soured his face. He decided to focus on other matters while waiting for new leads to appear. So we can possibly... I'll tell you what, we'll do this.
Oh my god!
We're going to go and see this apprentice and be playing at dice, and then... We're getting towards the end of the video, but we could always wander into the wilds and start killing some bloody Aldrin. Aldrin! Ruffins. Aldrin! Where is he? I don't know. I'll find him. For God's sakes.
So?
Shut you up.
I'd like to play dice.
Want to play right now?
Right now. Okay, what do we got? 1, 1, 6 and 6. That does me, alright. What do you got? 1, 1, 6 and 6. Okay. Interesting. You're gonna raise, are you? Alright. Who's gonna roll highest on this? Oh, I got a 2. Oh, you got a different thing. Okay, well that was interesting tactic, but you lost.
You won. Do you want coin or something special?
Something special!
I'd prefer something besides gold. I see you've got quite a bit of armor.
If that's your wish, I can offer you a number of armor designs, specifically for studded, tempered, or supple leather armor.
Oh god, I don't know.
I'll take the design for tempered armor.
Didn't expect you'd want that, but here it is.
Why not? Is it rubbish? Where is it? Where is it? Well, I thought there might be. Book. Is it a book? It's not a book. It's spawn trap potions, enchanting armor, alchemy, and the crown dragons. Where the hell is it then? There's Hunter's armor. That's not the same thing, is it? Chiron's skin armor, Chiron trap, swords and trousers and stuff, and okay, it's well, thanks for that.
So?
Maybe it was this. Well, I can get this enforcement. Oh well, let's just leave it. Clearly I'm blind and missing it. Happens quite a lot. Well, we could start the Harpy contract, but I think what I'll Rotfin contract. But I think what I'll do is I'll just head outside and end the video, and we can start them next time. a little bit of a diversion, if you like. And we've still got lots going on, loads to do, which tends to happen at the start of chapters.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Alright, what? You've lost something, haven't you? Maybe I can help you. No, it's gone completely. Or it's not worth picking up. Alright then. So that is where we're going to go next time, into all that rubbish, and there's some lovely things for us to fight. Marvellous. So until then, I shall bid you adieu. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, another quest kind of completed. We're working our way through them slowly. The more that we play, the less we'll have to talk to people, because there's quite a lot of talking in that as well. More action incoming, I imagine, as we head into the dusky wilds that are up there. Until then, I shall see you later. Cheers for watching. Look forward to your comments. And toodaloo.